Oh my God, my microphone has been off the entire second half. Well, I'm going to pick up the call here. I apologize for that. I turned my mic off at halftime and didn't realize that it had not been turned back on. You'll get a third quarter of nothing out of my mouth and a fourth quarter of nothing but my mouth. Let me reset things for you if you've lost track of what's going on. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, Music City came off the bench with a 22-point lead, and the Miners have pulled within 20. We're almost down to 11 minutes to play. The clock is running, and it's 73-53 in favor of the Kings. I was just saying, as I realized my mic was off, that the Miners look tired. Music City's got athletes that don't tend to tire out as quickly as their opponents. Trey Starks in and out. KY with the rebound and putback. 4 points for Kylan on the night. I'll run down scoring because the mic was off when I did it at halftime, but right now Music City is led by the power of Jermel McIntosh with 19. Ladarius Palmer has 14, KB with 13, Marcus Carter with 10. Trey Starks ends up with the ball and hits KY with a lead. Holt rolls that one in, and KY has 6, 75 now to 53. 22-point lead, 0-on-0 as KB takes on Divine Howard. Howard picks up his dribble and eyeballs KB. KB kicked that one. The ball will go back to the Miners. Coach Alan Rogers saying, oh no. That was a pretty easy call for the ref. It did go off of KB's foot, and here we go. Divine thought about the shot, but Beard ran up on him to play defense. Howard picks that one up and throws the three short. He might be getting tired. Here comes Palmer, 3-on-1, into Jermel, who slams it home. Music City can feel this one, and Jermel leading all scoring now with 21. JT Carter's got 19, and Jordan Shucklin has 16 for the Birmingham Miners. Once again, McIntosh with 21 is followed by Ladarius with 14. KY picks up the man. JT Carter throws it over Holt. That goes off the rim and rebounded by our number 4, Trey Starks. Starks to Ladarius, top of the key. Ladarius gets it to KB, near corner. Beard long off the rim. McIntosh with the rebound. Turnaround jumper, kisses the glass and in. McIntosh can't miss. He's got the golden touch. Everything Jermel puts up is going down. McIntosh with 23, and Music City is about to coast to another victory. They've only played 2 games in the last 6 weeks or so, but they're going to win both of them going away. Music City's bench starting to chirp. You guys are getting tired. Look at them. All right, Divine Howard tries to get past KY. No way. Holt's got legs. Inbound pass to Shucklin. Shucklin puts a shoulder into Jermel, and Jermel is called for the foul. McIntosh must have had his feet moving, so Shucklin gets the bucket and goes to the line to complete the three-point play. Shucklin did what they're taught to do. He caught the ball and turned and kind of leaned with his shoulder. McIntosh, who hadn't quite set up yet behind him, in his effort to get his feet planted, committed the foul. Jordan Shucklin struggling from underneath the basket, but having no problem away from it. He's got 19 points on the afternoon and takes a seat. Big number 33 replaces him under the basket, and here comes Ladarius. Out to Trey Starks. Starks marches it into the paint. Can't hit the shot, but McIntosh, nice hustle play there, gets the rebound. McIntosh to KY in the slot. KY crosses under the basket and puts it in. Kylan and Jermel have been the offense in the fourth quarter for the Kings. 81 to the first digit on the visitor score is out. I believe it's 56, not 66. That would make the lead appropriately 25. Divine wanted a foul called there, or maybe he's frustrated with himself, but Jermel reverse slam dunk, and that again brings the bench to its feet. McIntosh dunks it over his head. And Alan Rogers is thinking, I am the greatest coach in the world, baby. I know Rogers wishes he was out there. Howard goes diving through a couple of Kings and draws the foul. They're going to call it on KY. Kylan Holt with his third foul of the afternoon sends Divine Howard to the line to shoot two. 83-56, the lead is 27 for the Kings. Actually, he's not shooting. We're not over the limit. I got a little over my skis on that call. 33 tried to hit lucky 7, picked off by Ladarius, who just sets the ball in. Nice touch by Ladarius Palmer. He's got 16, and the lead, it's pretty big. 6:44 remaining in the game. Here comes J.T. Carter. He's going to launch a 3, puts it long, rebound KY. The Miners are having trouble hustling back on defense. Alley-oop to KB, who lays it in. 15 points for Beard, who's had a couple of gorgeous alley-oops thrown to him. They've tried to alley-oop Jermel a couple times. Got the ball a little in too tight to the rim, and he wasn't able to complete. Ladarius, boy, when it rains, it pours. Ladarius Palmer with a long 3. There are some games where Music City can't buy a basket, but in this game, it seems they can't miss. Nobody playing defense, and that allows J.T. Carter to hit a 3. He's got 22 on the night and pulls. I got to do some math in my head because the game is a blowout. 31-point lead now for Music City. Long 3, rebound KY, up and in. Kylan Holt running his point total up here in the fourth quarter. He's now in double digits. Holt with 10. Here comes Divine Howard on Holt. Howard picks up his dribble, leans into the paint, puts it up and down. Divine's got 8. Kylan steps out of bounds, gets it into Ladarius, and here comes Palmer. Little hop and a skip. Tried to go through number 33. It was like driving a Prius through a brick wall. That ain't moving. Long for J.T. Carter. He's got a 3. Ladarius might have gotten popped in the nose by number 33. He's in some pain and holding his hand to his face. Palmer stepping around the bench, pacing around in obvious pain. He kicked a chair out of, I'm guessing that wasn't frustration, that was more pain. Tell you what, 33 is a big man. Comes over, puts his arm around Ladarius. Looks like he knows he got him maybe with an eye or with a finger in the eye. Yeah, Palmer is squinting one of his eyes shut. He takes a seat on the bench and wipes his face with the bottom of his jersey. In the meantime, it's 92-63, 29-point lead for the Music City Kings. Ladarius is replaced by, well, most of the Music City Kings, it looks like. There's a lot of white jerseys on the floor. Alan Rogers trying to figure out which 5 stay and who sits down. They've actually got 6 players on the floor, so KB is about to take a seat. Mike Neal, Marcus Carter, Jermel McIntosh, Eric Jones, and Xavier Ferguson on the floor for the Kings. We're down to 4:13 in the game. Ladarius, he gives a thumbs up to number 33. There's no love lost there. Or maybe there's a lot of love. That's what I'm trying to say. Eric Jones over to Mike Neal. Number 33 is a big dude, but he didn't want to hurt anybody. Made sure that Ladarius was okay. Meantime, there's a miss and a foul on big number 33. Boy, I'm looking at the score sheet, and I'll say this. For as big of a dude as 33 is, and for as tired as I know he's got to be, he's only got 1 foul on the night. Good body control by 33, and Jermel misses the first free throw. 3:51 to go. Music City with a 29-point lead. It has been all Kings in the second half, as they clearly have much more energy than the Birmingham Miners, who have a short bench. All right, Music City's bench kind of celebrating. Palmer's still frowning as he walks around the bench. Everyone else is smiling as Music City is coasting to a victory. J.T. Carter launches another 3. That one rims out. Nice save by Dante Scott, but it went right into the hands of Music City as they brought it down, and there's a foul on number 4, J.T. Carter. I can't imagine this is true, but I guess that's J.T. Carter's first foul. That's the first one I've recorded. Took me about a quarter to get back into the rhythm of the game, I've got to admit. Eric Jones, 3. Boy, he threw that in with some conviction. 95-63 Music City. Here comes Jordan Shucklin. Shucklin into the paint. Xavier on him. Shucklin couldn't hit the bucket, but it is a foul on Xavier. That's number 2 on X. That'll send Shucklin to the line. Clock is running. Referees have decided we just want to get this one over with before tempers boil over. 2:43 left. Jordan Shucklin to the line for 2. Shucklin back of the rim. So he's trying to compensate for some tired legs. Shucklin's been frustrated under the basket, especially in the third quarter. Throws the ball off the backboard and back to himself. Referee gives him the stink eye for that. And Shucklin takes a second shot. That one rims out over the outstretched hand of Xavier and rebounded by Big 33. Shucklin into the paint is fouled by Mike Neal, and he'll go to the line for another deuce. Mike Neal with his 4th foul on the game as the clock winds down to 2:17 in the game. 95-63. If you're just joining us, pay no attention to the third quarter when I forgot to turn my microphone on. If you're not just joining us, I'm glad you hung in there through the abject silence that I subjected you to. But now I'm back. Shucklin finally hits a free throw as he gets some vindication. And nice round number for his point total. Shucklin hits 20. Pass goes wide of Marcus Carter. Turnover, Music City. Jordan Shucklin gets it into J.T. Carter, and the Miners bring the ball toward the timeline. We're under 2 minutes to play. Up to Divine Howard, who wants divine intervention on that shot. Xavier brings down the rebound and is tied up by the 2 big men for the Miners. Jump ball is called. Xavier smiling while he's muttering under his breath at both of the big men for yellow. They're going to actually jump the jump ball. No possession arrow in the game as Xavier takes on Jordan Shucklin. Referee calls the proceedings to order. Referee's saying you have to replace Xavier. I'm not sure if Ferguson was muttering. Ferguson comes over and talks to all of the broadcasters. I don't know what I did. What did I do? Well, whatever happened, he is replaced by Kenneth Beard. Beard, a much smaller man. Beard skies over Shucklin. Oh, my gosh. Kenneth Beard with the ups. I can't believe that. Shucklin thought it would be easy. I don't think he even jumped, but Beard skied right over him. Boy, KB, man, he's got some legs. Into Mike Neal, who misses the dunk, and he's going to hear about that after the game. Kylan Holt turns around and says he most definitely will hear about that. I'm not sure who just hit that shot for Music City, but Divine Howard hits the 3 in retaliation for the Miners. Holt getting ready to enter the game. 1:10 remaining. Mike Neal gets shoved by number 33. Then they smack hands. Little brotherly love. 33 was going to lead the charge, decides not to run all the way down the floor, took a half-court shot instead, rebound by the Miners, gets out to Divine, who hits it. Howard with 2 straight three-pointers. He's got 15, quietly does Divine Howard. We're under a minute to go. Mike Neal tried to lead Jermel, who lost the handle for a sec. Oh, my God, Jermel just hit a no-look turnaround jumper for 3. Holy smokes. McIntosh looks like he's in a Mountain Dew commercial with Michael Jordan playing a game of horse. Missed by the Miners, under 30 seconds to go. KB takes a 194-foot three-pointer, can't hit. Marcus Carter strips the ball, coming back the other way. Looked like he was going up for a dunk, but it had no ups on that. Three-pointer, Music City, no way. Rebound, this one's out of control now. J.T. Carter, we got 6 seconds in the game. Carter hits a big three. J.T. Carter with 28 on the night, and that'll do it. Eric Jones tries to hit the full-court shot at the end, but we have ended. Fairly certain that the Miners ended with 80. The first number, as I said, is burned out on the scoreboard. I kind of lost track in the melee at the end, but Music City, either way, they've got the game 100 to either 80 or 70 to 80. All right, 20-point win by Music City as they've won 2 in a row and bring some heat into the playoffs as the OBA enters its postseason. Stay with us here on the Music City Kings Network for all the playoff action.